Hello. That's my cucumber. That was a good timing. Evening, guys. Apologies initially for not putting the ingredients up today. We will make sure this goes up at the end of this post, so it will go into the same feed. We always save all the live posts, guys, that will go back into the page. It's been a busy day. Obviously, we were up this morning. We did a bar session this morning, and then I've been up at the prep kitchen in South Hams all day with my mum. Thank you very much for your time, for volunteering your time, mum. Fellow chef, you're not going to need that. Fellow chef who helped out today, give us her time. My mum's brilliant at that kind of working in that proper kitchen environment. Okay, so she really kind of got to grips with what needs to go on first, the time scale of things. Whereas I'm a good cook, I would suggest, but I don't spend the time in the kitchen like she does and like some other chefs do. So hence why I'm still in my chef's attire. I don't normally dress up like this for dinner in the evenings. So those of you that are just joining us, I don't normally dress up in my chef's gear. I've literally just walked in the door. So tonight, Tatziki, which is a good, nice Greek dish. That's my take on Tatziki, which we're going to use cucumber, we're going to use yogurt, we're going to use mint, we're going to use fresh mint and some jarred mint, and we're going to use a little bit of garlic. Then we are going to go salmon. We're going to do some pan-fried salmon, and then we're going to do some roasted vegetables. I'm going to prep the vegetables in front of you, but I've already got some vegetables in the oven, so you don't have to wait the half an hour for me to get those cooked. All right. The vegetables that I do use, so the extra stuff that I cook in a minute, or the extra stuff that I prepare, can always come for a roasted vegetable soup. So any vegetables that you have left over, again, putting it back through vegetable soup. Happy days for lunch. Okay, right, so the first thing I'm going to start with then. If you've got a salamander or something like that, you can shred your cucumber up. However, I know most people don't, so I'm simply going to go nice, small rounds. Okay, so nice and easy. And all I'm going to do with these in a second, I'm going to stack them all up. I'm going to stack all those up, stack a decent amount up. Okay, and then all I'm going to do with that then, okay, is go down through them. So I've got nice long slivers. Okay, and then all I'm going to do with those, okay, I'm going to stack that back up into a queue. All right. Okay, and then I'm just going to go bite your queue for the supermarket in a minute, all the way around the car park. Okay, I'm just going to make them into nice small dice. Right, so your dice is kind of that size. Right, going into the bowl. Cool, so we've got our cucumber. Obviously the amount of cucumber you use, guys, is dependent on how much you want to make. Right, this recipe tonight will be for 4 people. So I've gone with what, a third of a cucumber, a third of a whole cucumber. Okay, so I'll just stack the rest up. There we go, going down exactly the same. Cue it all up. Into dice. Yeah, so we at the kitchen this afternoon, we have cooked 150 meals today. We are out delivering tomorrow Plymouth, Saltash, Liskeard, some of the areas that have been nominated. NHS workers, vulnerable people, elderly people living on their own, some mums on their own whose partners are maybe in the military, some husbands on their own whose partners are in the military, police officers, lots and lots of really cool nominations have come through. So Ben and I are going to go out tomorrow. Ben's going to go one way, Ben's going to do kind of Plymouth and upwards, up east, and I'm going to go Cornwall west. Right, there we go. So we're going to be heading out tomorrow about 10:30, 11 o'clock, trying to hit most of our people for the lunch time kind of hit. But please pop over, guys, to our prep page. Obviously, you're on the DB Fitness and Nutrition page at the minute, but please pop over to the prep page so you can see exactly what's been going on there today. There's lots of video content and pictures and kind of instructions on how to order, because that will all go live next week. Actually, it goes live this week. It's going to be live, ready for delivery to the general public next week. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do then is go with yogurt. I've got some natural yogurt today. Normally, it's a Greek dish. Normally, I would go for Greek yogurt. However, there wasn't any Greek yogurt, so needs must. The other thing you could do is creme fraiche, sour cream at a push. Okay, obviously, if you want it to be authentic, you're going to want to go Greek. Okay, so I've gone for about 2/3 of the pot there. Just going to stir that through. Nice bit of that going on. A nice tatziki. Guys, we're talking about versatility yesterday with the sweet potato hash dish that we did. This again is really versatile. You could use this for loads of things. You could use it for dip, nice pita bread dip. It goes lovely with steak, it goes lovely with chicken. So loads and loads of stuff you can do with this.
The kids love it.
Say again?
The kids love it, don't they?
The kids love it, yeah. Right guys, I'm just going to take a small bunch, a small handful of mint. Right, and the reason I'm not going for much more than that because I'm also going to use some jarred mint in a minute as well. I'm aware that many of you might not have fresh produce at the minute. However, it seems like a good time to suggest you are looking for fresh produce. Dave Barrett and the guys down at Tamar Fresh sorting us out with all of our fresh produce today. So everything that we've cooked today has all come from local producers. Right, so that's going in. Someone else to mention, Unsung, my business partner Ben, has worked really, really hard this last few days. When everyone's been on lockdown, he's actually been out on the road quite a lot. He's been up to the kitchen a lot, sorting out all of our packaging, writing all our nutritional labels. Effen's got nutritional labels on the back. Effen is got barcodes on so you can scan into MyFitnessPal. What else has been doing? Sorting, like I said, sorting the packaging out, sorting all our supplies out, getting our van and that sorted for a delivery tomorrow. So lots and lots been going on in the background. So thanks to Ben for doing that. I've literally just turned up today and done some cooking. Okay, so a bit of garlic. I'm going to go for about half a teaspoon. Using that lazy garlic again, guys. I'm aware that a lot of you won't be getting your fresh stuff. That's going to keep a lot longer, obviously because it's preserved in vinegar. Okay, I'm just going to nip to the fridge. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, and then we've got a bit of mint there, so I'm going to go with about the same amount. No, I'm not. I'm going to go a bit more. I'm going to go for a teaspoon. Teaspoon. Right, and all I'm going to do now with that, mix it up, and that can be set to one side. So you can see how fresh that is. Lovely, fresh tatziki. Really versatile. That is just going to go in the fridge. Right, I can pop some cling film on top of that. It's not going to be in there for too long though, because this is all going to happen quite quick tonight. We'll be done by past, I reckon. Okay, so next thing we're going to do then. Let's just prep a little bit of veg so you can see how I went about that. Like I said, I've got some already in there. So, not traditionally a Mediterranean vegetable, however, I like it and I feel it goes quite nicely in this dish. And I'm just trying to get as much goodness into my family as possible at the minute. We haven't gone for any sort of starchy carbohydrate dish tonight. We don't feel like we're doing as much activity as we would normally, despite training in the mornings, despite being out working most of the day. But as a family, normally the children would be out climbing, they would be doing their football, they'd be doing their rugby training, and they're definitely not getting as much activity done. So I'm purely going to serve this tonight with the roasted vegetables, with the tatziki and the salmon. However, if you are one of those people that are still out there working hard and you wanted to add a little bit of carbohydrate, a bit more of a starch to this, I would suggest couscous is a really kind of nice complementary bit of carbohydrate to go with this meal this evening. Really nice and easy as well, right? You just boil the kettle, put your couscous in a bowl or a pan, and literally just put about 1 centimetre or 2 of boiling water up above the top of the couscous, cover it and let that couscous absorb all the water and away it goes. Alright, okay guys, so I've just taken the guts out of that butternut squash, and I'm just going to go down slivers. Almost had my fingers. That would have been a good light, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm just going to go little cubes. little cubes. And then all I would do with that is set it to one side, okay? As I go for my courgette. Don't get your courgette and your cucumber mixed up. Similar looking, but not the same. Okay, so going to go down in rings with that, so about a centimetre thick. And all I'm going to do with that in a second then is cut that into quarters. Right, so there, through the middle, that's half. Through the middle, that's quarters. Good. Did learn something at school soon. There we go, half, quarter. There we go. Lovely. Good. So set that to one side. Okay. All I'm going to do there then, those two vegetables, I'm going to take the longest to cook. So I'm going to pop them in a bit of oil. So I'm going to get the coconut oil out. I'm going to pop that in there. Okay, I'm just going to pop that in. That coconut oil will start to melt in a minute in the oven whilst that's in. And then what I'll do is I'll get my red onion and my pepper. So that's going to go in. Give myself enough room. Just so you can see that that's the stuff I've already got in there going. Right, so that's the stuff that I've already got turning over. Now that's about halfway through. So at the halfway point, what I'm going to do with that is pop my tomatoes in. Now if I popped my tomatoes in right at the beginning, okay, they would cook too quick. Right?
How long is halfway?
How long is halfway? Good shout. So that halfway is about quarter past. It's been in 15 minutes. It takes about 30 minutes for those vegetables to cook off like that. All right, so a nice few tomatoes in there. 10 to 15 minutes, that will be plenty for them, otherwise they'll just turn into mush. All right, so that's going to go back in there. Okay. Let's get our salmon going. Whilst we get, so a little bit more coconut oil going in. Let's pop that on. Okay, I'm going to get the salmon cooking, then I'm going to do the rest of those vegetables to just jump in with those. Let's have a little clean up here, shall we? Assistant. Assistant?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you. Could you go and get me a red onion, please? Yeah. And a pepper. Oh. Of any colour.
Go for green, Livy. We've got green ones.
Cool, so just getting rid of some of that. Right, there's some oils on there. Look, I'm going to do 2 of these salmon fillets with the skin on. Right. But people do like the skin, lots of goodness in the skin. And I'm going to do 2 of these salmon fillets. Right, skin. So let's go to that first. Let's go to the removal of the skin. Okay, so you could cook this and then take the skin off. Okay, thank you, assistant. Lovely. We're going to set that to one side. However, just to give you a little bit of a demo on removing skin from salmon, we can use a filleting knife. Filleting knife's obviously used for fish, right? It bends, right? Be confident with it. It bends away there. So all I'm going to do with that in a minute is I'm going to pop that in underneath the skin. I'm going to get it to its bend point and I'm going to run it across. It should be that easy. Here it goes.
No pressure.
No pressure. So you're just trying to find the start of the skin. And obviously you don't want to lose too much of your salmon. No pressure. There we go. There's the skin, there's the salmon. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll do 2 without the skin, because the children don't like the skin. Many children like the skin, do they? Okay. Can you do it twice in a row? That's the skin. Okay, all the skin's been removed. Okay, let's just move that oil around the pan. Okay, what I'll do is I'll pop that salmon in, and then I'll season it whilst it's in there. Okay, so salmon's gone in. Let's get a bit of salt and pepper on that salmon. A little bit of pepper. Lovely, not too much. Okay, and then the other 2 bits, let's just turn that on up a little bit higher. So I've got that on about a 10, so that's quite a high heat. Right, salmon in the pan like this, 10 to 15 minutes, no more than that. Alright, so what I'll do here then, just going to season the skin. We're going to pop it skin side down. And that will crisp it up nicely. So let's move that up. Got enough room for all of us in there. There's enough room for all of us in the pan. Last little bit of seasoning on that one. Okay. And that's in. So we've got 4 in the pan. Let's give that border nice clean down. and then we'll come back and finish off those vegetables. My assistant should be doing this really, shouldn't she? Okay.
Mike Nottage says, "Good man, Dean. Good to see you seeing this as an opportunity to educate us, buddy. I will watch and learn. Take care, Royal."
Well, that's really cool, mate. Thank you very much. It's really nice to get some comments like that, not only on the food side of things, guys, but on the training in the mornings as well. We're doing it because we want to keep these guys fit and healthy, and it just seemed right to kind of put something on camera. It's not something I'm used to doing. This is quite new to me, the whole Facebook Live and all that kind of stuff. But we just thought it was a cool way to interact with people and keep people going, not just my clients, but other people as well that might not have that knowledge base, or just want motivating really. So thanks, mate, that's really appreciated. Okay, so red onion. You can use white onion, guys, if you haven't got red onion. The colours, red onion's a little bit sweeter, okay, and the colours just really pop when you're using that Mediterranean vegetable. So I'll show you in a minute. You'll notice that I selected different colours and things. Okay, so not as quite chunky on the vegetables, yeah. So you see how I've gone quite chunky on it all. You don't need to be going into dice. If you dice this and roast it, it's just gonna burn and wilt away to nothing. Okay. So you see how I've kept the root on still. It didn't quite go as small as what I have done when I've been doing. I've been dicing it, making curries and things like that. We're going to go for a really easy one tomorrow night. Purely because I've got salad leaves to use up. So we're going to go with a nice fillet steak and Greek salad, so feta cheese. I'm going to go with beetroot, carrot, make that salad really colourful. One of my favourites actually when I go down to the steak and omelette. So hopefully they'll be open again soon. Okay, so we're going to let that go for a second. Onions done.
Can you offer any nutritional input for this meal?
Yes, 100%. Okay, so you're going to get a lot of, if you were to input this meal into the likes of, let's say, MyFitnessPal, it's going to come up as quite high in fat. However, the fats that you are getting, most of the fats you will find you're getting from this will be from the salmon. Okay, yes, you'll get a little bit from the yogurt, but generally the salmon is going to be most of your fats. And it's all good fats. Right now, we're a nation who are obsessed with low-fat foods. Okay, well actually, we need fat to burn fat. Okay, if you reduce your fats down too much, your body will just cling on to it. So as long as you're eating the correct type of fats, so good fats and not saturated fats and trans fats that come from your cakes, your pastries, crisps,
donuts.
Someone's eyes just lift up. Then obviously it's worth keeping an eye on your fat content. But ultimately what we're going to be getting from this is carbohydrates from the vegetables. Obviously lots of nutrients and goodness from the vegetables. We've got red onions, we've got tomatoes, we've got butternut squash, we've got courgette. I'm going to season with coriander, so loads of flavour going in, garlic. You're going to get fats and protein from your yogurt. All right, you're going to get this cucumber. Listen, cucumber's a vegetable. There's not a massive amount of goodness in cucumber. I think actually it's 80% water. It might even be a little bit higher now. I'll come back to you on that one. There you go. Look, guys, a little bit of colour going into the salmon. So nice and charred there. Look, other two bits going over. You can see how the skin's protecting that bit.
Oh, it's the table laying boy.
I heard you say courgette. Do you know what courgette?
No, it's not courgette, mate. I think you must have heard me wrong. The way I've done the courgette tonight is the way that you like it. The nice stuff. Right, yes, so going back to it. Fats and proteins. It's a balanced meal, this one tonight. Protein from the fish, fats from the fish, protein from the yogurt, fats from the yogurt, carbohydrates from your vegetables. Right? If you want me to get back to you with a better breakdown, I would suggest protein-wise, we're probably looking at about 40 to 45 grams of protein, similar in the carbohydrates, and fat, I would need to double check on the fats. Right? And I'm more than happy to pop that up at the end of this and put it into the feed again with the ingredients and the method, break down those macronutrients for you so you know what you're looking at calorie-wise. Cool. That's a very good question. I like it. Okay, so the rest of this vegetable going into the second pan that I did. Remember, the second pan, guys, was purely just to show you the preparation method, so you don't have to sit there and watch me or wait for my oven to cook that for 30 minutes. Right, so that's been in for what, 10 minutes, so I'm going to give it another 5 minutes on its own. All I'm doing there is just moving that little bit of oil around it. I'm now going to season it. Going back to that nutritional question, if you're cooking from scratch, don't be afraid to season things. I would just avoid seasoning things. So out of the kitchen today, we were using stock and stock cubes. Now obviously, because we've been writing all our nutritional facts on the meals that we're preparing, I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. It's really noticeable how much salt there is in your stock cubes. So if you're ever using jars or stock cubes or things like that, maybe just hold back on the salt that you're doing. Everything that I'm doing is obviously from scratch, so the seasoning is important. It brings out the flavours and stuff. Right? You do need, again like fat, you do need a certain amount of salt in your diet. Okay.
There's a question from Scott Brown.
Scott Brown.
He would like to know where you got your T-Rex tunic from.
The T-Rex tunic, mate, has been folded up. As the chef sat next to you will tell you, you always roll up your sleeves because you don't want them dipping into the hot pan. However, it is a known fact that they also have quite short arms and deep pockets, some would say. Right, guys, so let's just recap. Roasted vegetables in the pan, in the oven, sorry. Salmon in the pan. Our tatziki's already done. We're going to put those tomatoes into the second pan in a minute, and then I'm going to season. Often, guys, with the Mediterranean vegetables, I would normally use basil. However, I haven't got any basil, so we're just doing as all of you are. You know, I'm not going to nip out to the shop and go and get basil. And if I get stopped by Mr. Police Officer, and he says, "What am I doing?" and I'm going for basil, it's not really an essential item. However, the wife's wine and things like that are. So, I'm going to go with coriander. Coriander this evening. Okay. I think she's already been given a shout out on pretty much every platform that we've run today. Good Georgia Jones, happy birthday once again. I think that's every kind of Facebook page and Instagram page that we've had. We're giving you a shout out for your birthday.
Holly Lane says that they're having the same meal tonight.
They're having the same meal. I know it's one of your favourites, Holly Lane. Holly Lane, who learned this one here at my house way back when. Some of the dishes that I did with my cooking class when I used to run them from home. Okay, so just some tomatoes gone in. That's going to go back in. Right, we're only about a couple of minutes out, guys. A couple of minutes out. I'm just going to have a little tidy up. Have a little look at that salmon.
Yum.
Holly Lane, thank you also for the loan of your husband today. I felt really bad having to leave him there, portion out at the end, but obviously I had to get back to do the FaceTime, not FaceTime, live with you guys. Right, so let's have a little look. Yeah, nice little bit of colouring. So all I'm going to do is turn that onto its side now. So we're just colouring it all the way around. This gives it a real nice crisp to it, which I really love. Okay, it's about that time, isn't it? Brody! Come and lay the table, please. So 5 minutes out, he gets his shout to come and do the table. Okay, so I've got a plate ready. I'm going to get us a nice spoon to portion out the vegetables in a minute. So if you missed anything at the start, guys, if you are someone who is still out working daily, still doing the same amount of exercise as you were previous to this kind of, I don't like using this word lockdown, but it kind of is, isn't it? Then you could always add couscous to this. That goes really well. However, we just don't feel like we're burning as many calories. We're not using as much energy at the minute. So I've simply gone with the roasted vegetables, which is plenty of carbohydrates in those anyway. Salmon and a nice little tatziki on top in a second. Right, so what we're going to do now then, get those. You can see how that those tomatoes, if I'd gone in for much longer than that, you can see how they're just starting to split, which is perfect. It tells me they're nice, they're soft, they're cooked. However, if I did much longer, they just go really mushy, all right? So all I'm going to do with that coriander, because that would have just burnt if I pop that in there, let's give that a little sprinkling over. Like I said, you could use basil. Basil goes really nicely with that. However, basil was not available. So, let's get a nice portion of veg. We're going to go right in the centre of the plate. Make sure everyone gets a little bit of everything.
Christian would like to know why Liv never has to lay the table. Poor Brody.
Because Liv has to empty the dishwasher, mate. Okay, so a nice portion of vegetables in the middle for one of the kids. Let's go with one of those pieces of salmon without the skin for them. Oh, that's hot. Okay, so I'm going to place that down in the middle. Oh, hot, hot. Okay, and let's go for my tatziki. Okay. And they all love this, don't they, the kids? Yeah. A nice bit of tatziki on top. Don't fall over salmon. You're live. Behave yourself. Okay, there you go. Salmon, tatziki, roasted vegetables. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Enjoy, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Family hit session, 9:30 tomorrow morning. And then as soon as that's done, we'll be out delivering the 150 food boxes that we prepared today. Please pop over to the prep page, guys. See what we're doing over there. Perfect. Take it easy.
Bye.
Woo!